Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Microsoft and Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about how the shareholders at the Microsoft Corporation are looking to have Microsoft look into purchasing Bitcoin. Not really getting Bitcoin yet, but look into purchasing Bitcoin, and how the board is against it, but the shareholders are for it. And they're looking at MicroStrategies as their example going forward. Why are you, Microsoft, as a technology company, just like MicroStrategies, built out this big business, why are you not purchasing Bitcoin as MicroStrategies has and continues to do so? So that's today's video. Hope you guys like this one. If you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit like on the video and go to Crypto LLC if you're looking to build yourself a data center, you're looking to buy yourself some miners, and all of that good stuff. So check out our website, cryptollc.org. Before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul. All right, let's go. So today I'm going to be reading an article here. The article is from Quartz. It's qz.com. Title of the article is Betting on Bitcoin. Microsoft shareholders will decide soon. Microsoft's board has recommended against investing in cryptocurrency, but shareholders will vote on the matter. And we're going to scroll down to this section of the article where it says the proposal titled Assessment of Investing in Bitcoin was submitted by the National Center for Public Policy Research, a conservative think tank that advocates for Bitcoin as an excellent, if not the best, hedge against inflation. Despite this endorsement, Microsoft's board of directors is recommending that shareholders vote against the proposal, stating that the company already carefully considers this topic. This stance aligns with the view of Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, who has been vocal in his criticism of cryptocurrencies in the past, particularly highlighting concerns about its speculative nature. The upcoming vote, scheduled for December 10th, is poised to be significant, not only for Microsoft, but also for the broader cryptocurrency market. So they're going to vote on this thing on December 10th. And what we're looking for, right, as Bitcoiners, is we're looking for more and more corporations to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet, right? We're looking for more and more corporations like MicroStrategies to have Bitcoin be added to their balance sheet as a strategic reserve, have them invest into Bitcoin. And it's not really the fact that, if Microsoft comes out and buys some Bitcoin, that's not really the biggest factor here, the biggest positive factor for Bitcoin. I think the biggest positive factor for Bitcoin is the fact that a big corporation like Microsoft is actually buying Bitcoin. That's what matters, because a lot of other corporations, they'll be doing what the bigger guy does, right? A lot of other corporations, smaller ones, maybe, some tech company that has, $5 million revenue a year. Some other company maybe has $10-20 million revenue a year. These companies are going to be looking at the bigger ones and saying, well, what are they doing? Because we should copy them. And so what we need here as the Bitcoin family here is we're looking for more and more corporations to invest. And this also solidifies Bitcoin. This makes it more mainstream. This makes it more desirable, all the good stuff. All of that should help propel Bitcoin forward, legitimizes it, if it's not already legitimate, but more and more companies. So if Microsoft comes out and they vote on it, and then the board will be pressured to buy something. And so the board, in my opinion here, in the next, 1, 2, 3 years, is that Microsoft will buy Bitcoin, and they can come out and get something small, not too big, maybe get something like, $10 million of Bitcoin or $50 million of Bitcoin. But that's going to push other companies to be like, okay, well, we're going to get some too. We're going to get some too. We're going to get some too. And that's going to push other companies, big companies like Apple, to come out there and maybe get also some Bitcoin. Amazon, Intel, AMD, all the tech companies will then be in play and being pushed forward to do the same. So all of that is positive. Now, the best way to actually get yourself some Bitcoin long term, especially if you're a business and you're looking to write off a lot of your taxes, right? To get your business down to basically zero profits, right? Not to pay any taxes. The best way to do that is, or one of the best ways, by the way, we're not doing any tax advice, but one of the best ways to do that is to build a data center, because with a data center you'll have depreciating assets, right? Your miners are depreciating, your data center is depreciating, everything is really depreciating. All of that can be written off, and then the bitcoins that you mine, you just keep, you don't sell. So all of that electric cost that you're accumulating, right? If you're subsidizing the electric cost of your business, all of that electric cost is also being written off as a loss, right? So basically you can run your Bitcoin farm, if you're not selling any of the Bitcoins, you can run it at a loss technically and subsidize the loss with your initial business. So in case of like Microsoft, if they built a data center, they can do that instead of just buying Bitcoin. So all of that is positive. Now, one of the other things I wanted to mention was the fact that in this article is the shareholders, they're, I think I read somewhere online before I made this video, I didn't verify it's true or not, but it looks like it is true. They were mentioning MicroStrategies actually in their request for Microsoft to have a vote. They were asking for a review of the MicroStrategy, kind of like a plan, or like basically they're saying, hey, MicroStrategy is a technology company like you, Microsoft, right? You're both technology companies, but MicroStrategies bought Bitcoin and their stock is outperforming your stock. So why don't you buy Bitcoin as well? That's kind of the argument that these shareholders are making, right? And it's a decent argument. You can say, okay, well, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, MicroStrategy has been in Bitcoin for years, and their stock is outperforming Microsoft's. So from that standpoint, you can make that argument. Like, well, why don't you get some Bitcoin? So this is the type of mindset, hopefully, a lot of these corporations will shift to, and that'll project and propel Bitcoin forward and have Bitcoin go even higher, right? If these corporations joining in and legitimize it even more. Because we all know how the corporate world works, right, guys? If one big company is doing this, then the other big companies don't want to copy it, right? Whatever Warren Buffett does, everyone's like, oh, he's the smartest. He must be doing it right. So whatever he's buying, we should buy too. And that's the mindset a lot of these investors have. So if Microsoft jumps in and buys Bitcoin, then a lot of these investors are like, well, that means Bitcoin's, legitimate. I should buy some as well. As before, maybe they were hesitant, but now they could be jumping in and getting themselves some Bitcoin. So all of that is positive. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys like this one. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about Microsoft. And what are the chances are they going to buy Bitcoin? Do you think they're going to buy Bitcoin, this year? You think they're going to buy it next year? They're going to have to vote in December, so probably not this year. But there's a good chance they can buy it like next year, 2025. Maybe Q1, Q2. They could just release a statement, be like, you know what, we just bought $50 million of Bitcoin, Q2 of 2025, or whatever. They're going to reveal it in their quarterly statement. Who knows? But it's going to be very interesting. Well, that's going to be it. Till next time. Bye-bye.